Hey guys, so I feel like it's been a while since I've done a video, or maybe because it's been a long week, I don't know. But anyway, we're here now, we're doing this thing. I actually don't even know what the title of this video is going to be, but if you're watching this, it means I did eventually come up with a suitable title, and you know, you're watching, we're rolling. So anyway, like I said, I don't even have a title. I really just want to make or present you with certain points, and in order to make those points, to put those points across, I would have to, tell my story. Like there's a lot of things that I tried in pursuit of being seen as healthy, but I specifically remember the time where I cut out sugar, right? And a lot of people will say, yes, in order to be healthier you need to cut out sugar, and I agree that if you're diabetic, or you really you're seeing really detrimental impact, then but I honestly don't believe it's necessary to completely eliminate sugar, especially sugar that comes from fruits or foods that are considered to be healthy in the mainstream. And so I decided I'm going to eliminate sugar. So that was somebody said, in order to look like me, or I just thought maybe if I eliminate sugar I will be shredded, I'll be lean, I'll be ripped, and so I cut out sugar. And I remember being at I think it was my cousin's 10th birthday, and we had brought a cake along, and mind you, this cake was custom made, it was an elite cake, top tier, proper, all the bells and whistles, for this birthday. And man, I remember slicing the cake for the little kids, because birthday party vibes. And my mom was like, aren't you gonna cut a slice, aren't you gonna have a piece? And I was like, no thanks, I'm trying to be healthy. Even my mom was like oh, you no cake, oh, that's different, you must really want to be a certain way or to look a certain way. And she was like, you're fine, you're okay, what are you chasing, what's the point, and I remember thinking, I'm so disciplined, I'm so strong, I don't eat cake, I don't eat sugar, because I'm trying to be healthy, I'm trying to be lean. But I knew in the back of my mind that it wasn't necessarily about me being healthy, but just more about looking a certain way. And so it became a thing where, okay, I'm saying no to all these foods that are bad for me, and I eating out with friends, and they would be having all their favorite things, and I'd just be like, no thanks, I'm not gonna have that. And what, that validation where people are like, oh my word, you're so healthy, I could never give up sugar, wow, you're really strong, hey, you're really healthy, good for you. And for me it was like a yeah, I'm pretty healthy, I guess, but little did they know that behind closed doors you're sneaking in treats. And I promise you, whenever you say you're eliminating something and then you try and not eat it maybe for that period, the day you go back and you eat that thing, you're gonna eat 10 times more than what you would have eaten had you not eliminated the thing. And so I found myself saying no publicly to certain foods, but when I was home or when I was alone, then I'd still eat the food. And at the end of the day, how is that healthy? If something's not working, and I say this all the time, you don't have to question yourself, you have to question the thing that's not working. And you really have to get to a point where you ask yourself, that in my pursuit of health and wellness, am I really being healthy? Am I really being good to myself? Am I really being compassionate? And so I think that's where, I've been on that end of the spectrum, where I have been, I've looked like I look good, like I'm toned, I'm shredded. Everyone's like, ooh, girl, those abs, don't, but I knew that, internally, I was restricting myself so much. I was secretly eating foods because I didn't want to be seen as someone that, eats all these things. I wanted validation. If someone had said to me, "Ooh, you've gained weight," that would have just ruined my day. Like, you go to a family gathering and that aunt is like, "Ooh, Kosi, hey, ngathi soya nona, hey, imnandi, imali, nidla imali," and you're just like, so those things would really like hurt me, like, comments on body and things like that. So I've been there where I looked healthy, like the picture of health that is, spread and that is widespread across all our platforms as what is considered to be healthy, without actually going deeper and seeing like what are the, like, what's your mindset like, So anyway, I think I got to a point where I was like, you know what, screw this. I'm tired of people telling me what to do when it comes to my body. I love myself. I don't like the fact that all these diet culture messages are rooted in me having a bad self-image of myself, and me feeling like I have to fix myself or shrink myself in order to feel like I have a better self-image, and so eventually I got to the point where I was like, you know what, nobody's gonna tell me, okay? Nobody's gonna tell me. I think I know enough now to sort of, know how to eat well for my body. I'm not going to eliminate certain things. People see it as a conflicting thing, where can you be body positive and still want to change your body? I say yes. So we try, like, most health and wellness people will say, yes, it's about how you feel and stuff like that. And it is about how you feel. But at the end of the day, nobody wants to exercise. Nobody wants to exercise and not see, the aesthetics. But I think that it needs to be deeply rooted in self-love and self-compassion, where you are already enjoying yourself and you're enjoying your body and you're enjoying being in your body the way it is, but you have certain goals. So yes, can you love your body and still want to see changes? Yes. And that's why I say, if you exist in knowing that, there's no falling off. Life itself moves in waves, and so why should we be in the state where we're like, oh, I fell off my fitness journey? There is no falling off. There is no wagon that we all fall in and out of, because life just moves. Life is about doing your best every single day. And if you don't get bogged down in doing certain exercises and eating certain foods, but knowing that I'm eating well most of the time, I'm moving my body, and notice I'm not saying exercising, I'm moving my body as best as I can. And was I healthy today? Yes. Did I do something that is considered healthy in the circumstance that I'm in right now? On some days you'll be able to do more and we can celebrate that, but on other days you won't be able to do that as much. Does that mean you fell off? No, it just means that in the context of that day, you've done your best. And for me, that is healthy. And for me, that means you never fall off. When you exist in the middle of the spectrum, where you are always self-compassionate, you're always, treating yourself with kindness, where you don't necessarily look for what you did wrong and you look for what you did right, that for that day, you've done your best. If all you had was 10 minutes and all you did was stretch for those 10 minutes, that's fine. Some days you'll have more time to run a marathon and then come back, have a kick-ass breakfast, post it on your Instagram and be like healthy, But both days you should consider yourself to have been healthy and to have been well and to have done your best and to have not fallen off some wagon of sorts. So yeah, guys, that is my story of, where I've been in my journey. Like I said, right now, it's all about just approaching it with self-compassion and just making sure that healthy isn't just the foods I'm eating or the exercise that I'm doing, but my mindset and whether or not I'm taking care of myself mentally. Where is my mindset at?
You know, sometimes it's not necessarily the run that's good for you, but the walk, it will be good for you. Why? Because that'll help you be more mindful and put you in a calmer state. And so, yeah, that is my talk. That's my talk for the day. Those are the points that I want to reiterate. I hope you enjoyed it.
That is all I have to say. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, because wow, a lot of work actually goes into making these YouTube videos, and so it's really like, it doesn't cost you much to just, you know, share a video with your friend, like, subscribe, you know, if it resonates with you, you know, if you're already watching, yeah, like and subscribe. Cheers, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.